Hi, welcome to mediatorpodcast.com, a podcast and video series about mediation, negotiation, and collaboration. My name is Melissa Gragg, and I'm a valuation expert and mediator in St. Louis, Missouri, specializing in divorce and partner disputes. Today, we will discuss issues around mediation and settlement negotiations, including dealing with emotional stress, with another mediator and negotiation coach, Alice Shikina. She's based in California and has a very unique background with over 20 years of theater experience that she brings to her mediation practice. She's an improviser and excellent people reader. Welcome, Alice. How are you?
So surprisingly, many people actually don't know the specifics of what they want, right? I have people who come to me and they say, I just want what's fair.
Yes.
Okay, what exactly is that? What is fair? Like what's fair to you and what's fair to the other person is different. It is completely a subjective word.
No,
Right?
and in court, in trial, in litigation, do you know what fair is? The F word.
Yes.
Nothing is ever fair. It is reasonable. It is rational, but it will probably never be fair.
Or it will never feel fair.
Never.
Right? Because there's a spectrum of fair. You can fall anywhere on there. And so I really try to prep them on what do you want? Like, no. Don't tell me you want what's fair. What do you want specifically? And when I ask that, there's always a very long pause because they actually haven't thought that deeply about it. And so when I'm prepping them, and I'll be negotiation coaching on both sides, I will say, think about what you want. It's so important to know very specifically, what do you want? What are you okay conceding?
Mm-hmm.
What is your bottom line? And even people say this is my bottom line. Guess what, Melissa? And you probably know this. Everybody moves off of that if they have to. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they say this is my lowest number, I'm not going any lower than that. If they had to drop just slightly under it to get it done, and it's like 10 hours into the mediation, they'll drop. Right.
Mm-hmm.
There's never like a pin in it.
Well, and sophisticated business people, they're going to negotiate. They're not even going to tell their attorney. They're not going to tell their mediator. They're not going to tell anybody what their bottom line is because they're used to this negotiation that you never say your bottom line until you're there, right? And that is old school negotiation.
Right. And so I prep them to think about everything that, like the whole thing. I also prep them to think like, what do you think the other side is going to say? And then they have to think about it. They say, well, I think they'll say this, or I think they'll say that. Okay, what will you say in response? Right? Be prepared to respond so that you're not responding on the fly. I know it's like normal that everyone's responding on the fly, but guess what? You have a leg up if you have your responses prepared.